Hello everyone, welcome to the Smart Life. Today I have the Xiaomi Mijia Smart Evaporative Humidifier. So this is a humidifier with a evaporative technique. I got this humidifier for the winter because during the winter the air is so dry in my room and I want to increase the humidity of the air inside my room. The humidity level is important during winter because it can become so dry, and if it is less than 50%, then it is not comfortable, especially for me. I can have nose bleeding and some other breathing problems because of the dry air. So I was using this humidifier previously. This is a ultrasonic humidifier and this is supposed to humidify the room, but the ultrasonic humidification technique used in this device is not very good. So that is why I got this evaporative technique humidifier. Evaporation technique humidifier is different from the ultrasonic one. The technique that is used for humidification is similar to a natural humidification process where the water is evaporated to the air and then the humidity of the air is increased through this process. I'll discuss about the technique more later, but I want to discuss the disadvantages of the ultrasonic humidification technique. So the ultrasonic technique is that it can convert the water present inside this device. It has a 1 liter tank here, so we put water in there and the water will be converted into mist or aerosols, and these aerosols will be sprayed out through these nozzles to the air. So the idea is that these aerosols will be absorbed to the dry air and the humidity of the air will be increased. But the problem is that the aerosols produced through this ultrasonic humidification techniques are very heavy and is heavier than air. So the aerosols will fall to the ground and all the surfaces will become wet, but the humidity of the room is not increased so much. I'll demonstrate it. If I turn it on, you can see some sort of mist is produced, and this is the lowest level of humidification. And you can see that this is going into the air, so that is good because it is a fine aerosol, so it can go to the air. But this is the lowest setting, so we cannot achieve so much of humidification with this process. For example, a room, my bedroom cannot be humidified to a level that I want using this low setting. Then I increase to the maximum setting. But in that case the aerosols will become denser, and as you can see, it falls to the ground. So this is because the aerosols are becoming denser and then it will not be able to retain in the air. Then it will fall on the ground and it will wet all the surfaces. It is not a very good experience. So this is the problem of the ultrasonic humidifier that I have been using. This is not very good, and the capacity of this tank is only 1 liter and it will get over very soon if I use it in the maximum setting. And one more problem of the ultrasonic humidifier is that it doesn't have any filters inbuilt inside this one, because it's a very low cost option. And then if the water is contaminated, then the aerosols will be also contaminated and then your air will not be good to breathe in, and then you can have some cold or any other infections. So there is one disadvantage of this ultrasonic humidifier. But the latest and more expensive ones have UV sterilization techniques inside these kind of ultrasonic humidifiers to prevent any kind of contamination or kill all the germs in the water. And there is also another kind of technique other than the evaporative and the ultrasonic humidifier. That is the steam kind of humidifier that boils water and then the water is converted into steam and then it humidifies the air. That is also one good way of humidification of the air during the winter. But the problem is that device consumes a lot of power because it has to boil water all the time. That is one big disadvantage of this boiling type humidifiers. And another thing is that if you touch the mist, then you will get burns because it's steam. So if you have children, then they might be injured if they go near to these devices. Then those are the 3 types of humidifiers that you can find. Now let's talk about the evaporative type humidifier that I have here. This is a smart humidifier. That means that it can be connected to the Wi-Fi and to the Mi Home app for the monitoring of the device and setting the amount of humidification that you want in your room. So now coming to the specifications of the Xiaomi Mijia Smart Humidifier. So as you can see here, It consumes only 8 watts. That is very less amount of power that it consumes, and you can run it all day. And it has a 2.2 liter water storage capacity, and it can humidify the air with 240 milliliters per hour. That is the maximum humidification capability of this device, and it works at 220 volts and 50 hertz, and I think it will work with 60 hertz as well. And these are the dimensions. So those are the specifications of this device. The important thing is that it works with the Xiaomi Mijia or Mi Home app. So now let's unbox it and see what is there inside. So it comes with a user's manual, but this is only in Chinese because this product is released only in China right now. There is nothing much to read, so I'll show you how to set up the device. So this is the humidifier, and so there are some protective tapes here and here as well as on the sides. So let's remove those so that you can remove the top of the humidifier. So that's it. Let's check the power cable. The power cable length is 1.5 meters, and you can remove this protection. So before plugging in and powering it on, let's check what is there inside. So you can lift the top part like this. As you can see, this is the top part, and there is a fan here, and this is where you pour water, and this fan will turn on when you turn on the humidifier. And this is the filter. So this is the water filter that I was talking about, and this water filter is washable, and you can wash it and reuse it multiple times. So since you have the filter, you can use the tap water. And this is the bottom. This is where you can put the water, and it has a water pumping mechanism. So when you turn it on, the water will be sucked in through this chamber, and then water will be sprayed out from this nozzle, and this nozzle will be connected to your filter here, and then it will go to on the top of the filter, and then water will flow down from top to bottom like this. So that is the humidification process. So this filter is, you can put it either like this or like this, so there is no difference. But when you put it in, you make sure that this hole matches with the nozzle of the pump. So you can put it like this, and you can press it down firmly. Don't press it very hard because these filters are just membranes. And the important thing is that you should remember to fill the water using this scale. It has a display here, this floating display, and the red ball inside will be coming up when you fill the water to the top level, that is till here. So let's do that. So just assemble it by putting the top. That's it. Make sure that there is no gap here. So now it is ready for it to be filled with water. So let's fill it with water, and you can see the indicator here, the level indicator increase. So I'll use this water tap to fill the water. As you can see, the water level is rising, so you can fill it to the maximum. So there is 2.2 liters, and for a normal use, this 2.2 liters should work for 19 hours. And let's turn it like this. Now it has become quite heavy because now it contains 2.2 liters of water. So it has a button here and the Mijia logo here. The button is a power button, and I think this is the first level and second level, and I think this is low water indication or something like that. And let's turn it on, and I'll also show you how to connect it to the Mi Home app. Now it has been turned on, and you can see there is a blue light blinking from below. That means that it is not connected to the Wi-Fi, and you can turn it on by pressing this power button. As you can see, the pump has started to run, and the fan has also started to run. So if I lift the top, then I think it should stop working. So now it has turned red, meaning that there is an error. And then as you can see, there is water on top, and this water is flowing down the filter here. So we can put it back. So when you put it back, it goes back to normal, and you can turn it on. So this is the maximum level, this is low level, this is the second level. Now let's open the Mi Home app, and the Mi Home app is opened, and you can go to add devices. Before that, you make sure that your location or the region is selected as Chinese mainland, because this device is available only in the Chinese server right now. And after scanning the device, you can see that the Mi Smart Humidifier has been found, and you can select that, and you can select the Wi-Fi that you want to connect to. Go next, and make sure that your mobile data is turned off. Now it is connected to the device and the device has been added. So you can select the room. It is the bedroom for me. Go next. Now you can go to let's get started and agree the terms, and you can see the current humidity level is 58%. That is in this area. You can also turn on the device from here like this. You can also turn it off, and then you can also schedule on or off. For example, you can add a time when you want to turn on the device, when you want to turn off the device. And let's turn it on and see the other features. So this is the level 1, as you can see here, and this is the level 2. This is the level 2, and this says humidity. And in humidity mode, you can set the amount of humidity that you want to reach. The minimum is 40 and the maximum is 70, so you can set it in between. Then if you set it, then it will adjust the humidity or the humidification process based on the amount of humidity that you have right now. And you can also turn on notification sounds like the beeping sound or off. And here you can share the device to other people, and it also has a firmware update here. If you want to, you can also update the firmware, and that's it. And you can see the humidifier here that is a Mi Smart Home Evaporative Humidifier. It's shown as new. So that was the setup of the Mi Home app. And regarding the update that is available right now, it says pump improvement and water storage alarm delay. So if you update it, then the pump will be improved. Maybe the sound is improved. So we can try to update it. So it is updating now, as you can see, and it is currently 30%. So now the update is complete. We can open the device, and now it says 59%. We can turn it on. So now the pump noise has gone. So previously there was a lot of pump noise. So now I think it is gone, and we can go to level 2. And this is the level 2, and this is the humidity level. So the humidity level is automatic. And level 1, the noise is quite low, as you can see. Now there is no noise. After the update, the pump noise has gone. Previously it was having a lot of pump noise. So make sure that you update the firmware of the device to get rid of the pump noise. So that is quite good. So that's it. And coming to the comparison between my previous humidifier and the new humidifier is that you can see that there is no mist produced during the humidification process. So this one is producing a lot of mist, and this one doesn't produce any mist. So this is a natural humidification process through the evaporative technique. So those are the differences between the humidifier, that is the ultrasonic humidifier. Now I remove the water from the filter to test the water level sensor. You can see that you cannot turn it on. It has an alarm, that is the error because of no water. And you can also see in the Mi Home app that there is insufficient water, that is shown here because there is no water. You have to fill it up to use the humidifier again. So that is good. So I'll be using this for the winter, and it is very useful for the winter. And that's it for today. So if you like the review, please like and share the video. And if you like the product, you can purchase the product from the affiliate links that I have given in my video description. It will support my channel. And thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.